Hello everyone, I just heard that Jan Cradoveri got announced in Guilty Gear Strive, so I thought I'd give the trailer a watch and share my thoughts. I fight against this character quite often in excerpts, so I'm quite curious on how she'll play in the latest game.
こーらよかったキック今日という今日は
The way the rabbit laughs is kind of funny. It almost sounds like a ghost. A cute one, not a scary one of course. Also, I just noticed that the tail cover is one of those Chinese hair bun covers. You know, like the one Chun-Li wears in her old iterations. It's quite cute. I feel like we have a new mascot in the making.
またか食い意地張りすぎよ
Oh wow, she looks quite different. No more chest bags or whatever they're called from Xrd. I was never a fan of those because it just looked awkward. Having pouches like that isn't something you usually see in any clothing. The white jacket is a big change. Her outfit is mostly red in her older games, but now she has a secondary color white, both in her jacket and skirt. I like it. It creates a nice accent while also making moves easier to see in game. Also, unnecessary belts and buckles. Never change Guilty Gear.
よかったな説教は後にしてやるね
Gig eating her overhead special to what looks like 2S from XX, and I have no idea what the last two hits are. Maybe a new normal and a Tetsuzanko type special. I feel like every Chinese martial arts character has this move.
世話の焼けるやつばかり
Wow, her Hyapushin show went really far. A lot of her moves in Xrd, like the puffball you saw, comes out from a command dash called Bakushu. I'm kind of curious if she has the command dash or are they simply individual moves. I can't really tell from this clip. Also, that new animation for Asanagi no Kokyu looks awesome. I like the red and blue effect from her left and right hand combining to purple at the end. It's a nice touch. For people who don't know, this powers up some of her special moves like Dragon Kick, which we'll most likely see later.
こいつ
I feel like this clip answered my question. It looks like she does have the command dash because she stops after a sliding move, then does a cross-up kick. I think that's new. Although it might be based on her air flip called Chojin in XX, where you do 236p to flip into the air and press whatever air normal you want afterwards. That small hop to what I assume low flaming kick might be Hamonkyaku, which is a command dash low attack in Xrd. She simply does a split in that one though, so I'm not so sure if it's the same move. Although if it is a low, going into the air to make an opponent block high before dropping down sounds evil. I have a feeling experienced players will be blocking high on that for the first few days.
ウサギ美男子と引き換えに現れた盗み食い上司
Oh, Hochifu is back. If it is anything like Xrd, it's a frame 1 counterattack that catches mids or highs. I hate this move with a passion. Well, hope it is as annoying to deal with. You guys need to experience the degeneracy. Also, I just noticed from the narration that she called the rabbit Usagi, which is just rabbit in Japanese. Hidoi. I find how some Japanese people name their pets quite lame, as they would do things like call their white or black cats Shiro or Kuro, which is just white or black in Japanese. This is a whole new level. But at the same time, it feels like this is what Jam would do.
ウサギや
There's the Dragon Kick, Ryujin. I think this is the move that defines Jam. Very cool looking and glad to see you back. Also, I love how Usagi is just clinging onto Jam's hair for dear life.
さらに乗るのは
In XX and Xrd, Jam was able to combo from a throw, but from the looks of it, it seems like that got removed. That's a shame. To me, it was one of her defining characteristics because she could not get a knockdown without powered up moves. But it seems like that's no longer a problem.
身一つで戦うのが料理人だからこそ誰が相手だろうと愛しく笑顔に
Those dumplings look so good. It's getting me hungry. I really like how Usagi is helping. And the great part is that it's wearing gloves. You know, the black rubber chef gloves. I love the details. Although, if we do want hygienic conditions, Usagi needs to do more. Here, Takai-san, okarishimasu. Maybe an apron too. The song title's amazing. Trying hard is hard, so I try hard to try hard. Wow. Poetry. I love it. Also, is that an Urhu? I like that section.
やれるってものある私が何度転ぼうと起き上がる
I just noticed her dust is taken from her kicks in Chokyak Hosho, the Overdrive and Xrd. In her past games, she always used her hands. I like the change. High kicks are a lot more convincing when launching an opponent high into the air.
私のためにだけ
I think that's a new move along with the powered up Ryujin. I've never seen it before. I mean, you know what? I think it's her 6HH from XX. I totally forgot about it because there was movement in Xrd. It's actually kind of cool seeing moves come back.
理想はその先で待ってるからねさあ張り切っていこうようさぎ
I think that's her Saishinsho Overdrive. She's had this launching super for both XX and Xrd, and they look vastly different but share the same name, or parts of it. Xrd is called Bao Saishinsho, and I think XX was called Geki Saishinsho. So I'm assuming this one is going to have something like that, where there's something Saishinsho. Anyways, the cool part was she was able to combo afterwards. I hope they keep tradition for this one. And that's it, I guess. Although there were some moves missing, like Marikomi, which is her command dash to sidestep, her dive kick, and Kendo Kyaku, which is her DP. Is she not going to have a non-metered reversal? You know what? That's fine. Jam players need to learn how to block anyways. Regardless, I love the new design, and I eagerly wait for the plushies of Usagi that I think are inevitable at this point. I honestly was not expecting a rabbit sidekick for Jam, but it's gosh darn adorable. Anyways, I'll probably be back later with a video comparing the trailer with Xrd and XX moves like I did with Venom, Dizzy, and Slayer, so press that notification button if you're interested. Alright, until next time, have fun with fighting games.